versus the Incineroar Lion God Basik. Now, this is crazy, dude.
All right, who's the projected winner for you?
It's tough. My go-to guess would most likely be Kapus, just because of her consistent placings over in Denton at most of the weeklies over there. But
okay,
Basik, such a fundamentally strong neutral player in this game. He's so good at forcing you to guess as Incineroar, and that's what you want to do as a grappler.
Speaking of neutral, he's definitely trying to hold down the neutral here. For sure, you can definitely see he wants to play that part of the map.
Yeah, with Incineroar, it's really all about like trying to excel at that mid-range and get those quick burst options with those side Bs.
I gotcha. So you're trying to push people to a higher percentage early and take advantage of the finishers, or?
Yeah.
Because I know there are some characters that definitely are more optimal around the edge game.
It's really hard for Basik just to like really find his footing because of how effective Kapus is zoning, but he's really doing a good job right here at ledge where he has a corner, but that back air.
Right, you can actually tell Kapus is definitely trying to keep him around the edge. Maybe knows that he's comfortable in the neutral zone, so is trying to kind of keep him on that part of the map. Like,
look at that
he's
metal blade toss.
Numbers there for sure.
Yeah, the damage is racking up on both players. However, we have one thing we need to take account of, and that is revenge. Once Incineroar gets that counter activated, Kapus has to be forced to respect it.
And you got to be careful about those up airs too, because Pokemon Stadium notorious for having that low ceiling too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely one of the more lower ceilings of the legal stages, especially for the starter ones. So Kapus is going to have to watch out. And as I said, that revenge coming online right now.
All right, you can see him lighten up.
Indeed.
Speaking of lighten up, this game is about to lighten up as we're 126% to 140%. This first stock is seriously neck and neck. These guys were really coming out here guns hot.
Back air finally closing it out for Kapus, taking an early lead. All right, starting off with the Leaf Blade to get back to stage. That's going to be important.
He's got to close this out for the 1%, and keep this tied. You know, if Sea Devil can pepper some tits on, Kapus
will be good.
Yeah,
Basik. Making his way through. There's a lot of tertiary projectiles you have to run around as Incineroar. You don't really have a lot of like really good ways to get around that other than just good movement and mobility. All right, it's at ledge right now. Let's see what Kapus does for her ledge trapping. All right, decides to let him back onto stage.
But wow, look at, he's going to be taking 71%. Still hasn't closed out Kapus, but it looks like it's now going to go down to 2-2. But oh man, is this discrepancy getting bigger?
Yeah, the disparity between percents right now is huge. Basik has to make up so much in order to even be a factor in the second stock.
And it is possible, but Kapus is really not giving him a lot of room to breathe as the aggression just stays strong.
Right.
Letting projectiles fly. That's honestly such an interesting matchup, is the Mega Man versus the Incineroar, because really Mega Man is heavy on those projectiles and Incineroar seems to be essentially the opposite. You know, it makes for some interesting dynamic gameplay.
One thing I want the audience to be aware of, though, is just how well Basik is ledge trapping. The biggest thing about Incineroar is if he can excel at the ledge scenario over and over, then he wins the game. Ooh, but getting to that point is going to be so hard when Mega Man has so many great tools to get you off of him.
Right,
like that up smash.
Keep in mind that first stock that he died, he managed to get that Mega Man to 126%, but this time it's going to go down a stock, but 40% less. So let's see if he closes it out a little bit sooner and makes this a more fair 1-1 stock.
Basik trying to marshal his way back to center stage, but Kapus with the Leaf Shield, ooh, racking up the damage once again on his last stock. Basik fighting for dear life.
Yeah,
back air.
Kapus taking this pretty handily.
And you see her looking for these downers, trying to condition an option from Basik off stage.
It's true. He's definitely trying to, he's trying to come back in this, and he manages to pull him off the stage, but he's going to have to do some serious work here if he's going to close out this game.
And that's not out of the realm of possibility for Incineroar. Incineroar definitely has the comeback mechanics in a matchup like this, and already we're seeing the chains of aerials come into play.
All right, a quarter of 100% coming in, and he was down 90% into the stock, and it's only a 30% difference here now.
Oh my god, the edge guarding right now. Basik
that
is
was
trying
a
to
frightening edge.
Make a statement with his play. Okay? Yeah, I love the idea that he needs to go out there now in order to force Kapus to guess. Because the whole time he wasn't going off stage, was because he was focused on ledge trapping. A lot of Incineroar's ledge trapping will involve things like down tilt into forward air, or just down tilt
to push him into that spot.
Exactly. All right, 119%.
Wow, this is any man's game right here, but Basik is really coming to the end of his life.
Yeah, great parry just to get him out of the ledge.
Right, and now he's suddenly got control of the stage as he's going to keep Kapus off the ledge. And
oh, what a great tech from Kapus!
This stage game is real tight here. Right at the end, it's neck and neck as we're about to close it out. Who's going to take the win? Who's going to take first map?
120+% for both players right now. Kapus with such an amazing tech to make back to stage. Ooh.
You can tell both of these players a little bit shook here in this moment.
They are both very safe players. I will say that. Kapus, one of the hallmark safe neutral players of DFW.
And you can see it too as the hop around in the mid, just looking for the best option. Not looking for an option, but the option.
Indeed. And you know, Mega Man is allowed to do that by nature because of how well he excels in the mid-range.
Right, that mobility is incredibly different. But
the reward for that is taking a stock.
We absolutely saw it. That mobility definitely made the difference there at the end completely. But honestly, Incineroar with a really strong showing.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Basik is hype with the Incineroar.
You definitely weren't wrong about the comeback mechanics. Incineroar had that ability.
Yeah, the revenge plays such a huge factor in matchups like these because you need to find a way to mitigate the tertiary projectile damage that Mega Man wants to throw. Whether it's the Leaf Shield or the projectile lemons, those are always things you have to consider in this matchup. Or even up air.
Opting not to play the Mega Man again, manages to take the win with Mega Man, but maybe gonna switch it up here.
So Kapus, let's talk about Kapus.
Okay, let's hear about it.
She has 3 mains that she consistently plays in bracket. That being Mega Man, Mario, and Peach. This probably one of the better ideas for this matchup. I feel like Peach can just kind of brute force her way in neutral against Incineroar, where Mega Man just can't.
And not just that either, but the Peach as well still has a solid range game, so if you want to play a good spacing, you have that option.
Yeah. This is the character that Kapus wants to get up close and box with you against. Because Peach definitely has the tools to get that job done. Here we go, the down throw into the back air.
I just want to see one Stitch face.
I know, right? The Stitch.
Just one.
Her RNG actually a little bit Captain Zack-like, no lie. If you guys ever watch Captain Zack, his RNG with Daisy, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Hey, look, Armada made a living doing it.
I know, rip Armada, man. Miss the god.
Rip, but, you know,
we all grow old.
It moves on. I don't think he's gone forever. We'll see how it happens.
I don't think he's gone either. He's playing Ultimate more now, so it makes sense. Back throw? Yeah.
But, yeah, back to this game as it looks like Peach is going to be up a little bit and probably taking the first.
Barely avoids those turn-ups, though.
Wow. Basik with the incredible dodge, but we're going to see if it saves him here. As
there's the Stitch.
Sweet
he gets it.
The ledge to pick up the Stitch.
What does he do?
He tosses it off.
All right.
But it's irrelevant because he's getting damage here, and Peach weighing less is going to be a little bit of an easier target to pull off the edge. But
despite the switch, okay.
No, it's done, though.
There we go. I was going to say, despite the switch, Kapus has not really found the lead that she really wants in this matchup.
Well, we've seen, at least in the last match and in this one, too, that first stock is going so slow.
Okay, Basik trying to get a little bit saucy, but Kapus not having any of it.
Yeah, definitely not about the disrespect.
No.
Kapus is going to punish that 100% of the time.
Absolutely. No fun allowed.
Speaking of punishing Cass, absolutely destroying as he's still on the first stock. And
caught the air dodge and got the up smash.
That stock.
And now we're on last stock situation with Basik.
Oh, no. And he took almost no damage that last stock, seriously making this an incredible game to come back. But look, we're
2 stocks to 1. So he's doing a little bit better in adapting, but this is what I was talking about. Peach has much opportunities to press buttons in Incineroar's face, and he has to respect it.
Right, the options are almost limitless with Peach compared
to Mega Man. To Incineroar.
I mean, with Mega Man, your option is to set up for good projectiles and a good chain combo. But Peach, you just have the option of so many openers.
Exactly. So many opening gambits to actually do true damage, hard-hitting combos.
Right. That backhand is not something to be played with for sure.
Yeah, that call-out with the up smash was pretty godlike, Crown. Shoutouts to those of you in the chat watching at home. All right, 2 stocks to 1. Basik looking for a way to get an opening on Kapus right now. Finds a way to sneak under her and get that up air.
Yeah, but taking any damage for Basik here is brutal.
Getting hit by a Stitch Face is not what you want to do in this matchup. That's for sure. I do agree with that.
I think we're coming here to the end.
The armor on the up B
But let's find out.
There we go.
Okay.
F smash.
All right, are we gonna see? Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see the 0 to death?
We might. It is still within the realm of possibility. As long as he has that stock out, anything can happen.
It's done.
There we go. Okay, the
heart
back
to
air.
end it all.
Gonna close it out. It'd be like that sometimes.
Hey, that was a good